Man, it's been some time since I've gotten to talk about whey blends and different kinds of whey, and today I'm going to be talking about AP Sports Regimen's Whey Blend and their whey isolate, giving you the difference between each, and maybe you'll leave here knowing a little bit more about whey protein in general as well, just from a general education standpoint. So, AP Sports Regimen has released two proteins. They've got their isolate, which I've got in chocolate today, and they've got a whey blend, which is in their chocolate peanut butter cup. So, their isolate is a full whey protein isolate. Their whey is a 50-50 of concentrate and isolate. So, I found these kind of be, I thought it was cool that they did both because it offers something for all different walks of life. And I was hoping that I can use this content to kind of explain to you about different types of proteins, explain to you how to break down panels, and to learn a little bit more for yourself, just in general, but also maybe leave this video knowing a little more about AP Sports Regimen's proteins. The isolate's kind of the easy one to talk about. Isolate WPI 90 is going to be above 90% protein by weight. And what it means is that if you divide the protein on the supplement facts panel by the total serving size, you're going to get above 90%. As long as you remove the flavoring. The flavoring does change that because you're adding extra ingredients in there, so the percentage is going to go down. But we're talking on an unflavored basis, it's going to be above 90% pure. When you do that for a blend, it's going to be a little bit lower because you also have the concentrate or whatever other blends in there. Today, this is going to be a WPC concentrate added into the WPI 90. So, like I said, isolate is above 90%. The concentrate added to this one can be anywhere between 34 and 80%. Most often, it's a blend of a few different ones in there to give you a better experience because that fat, that lactose is going to make it a little more creamier, a little bit sweeter, and that's going to be okay for most consumers. If you're not a bodybuilder getting on stage, it doesn't need to be an isolate. You can deal with a couple carbohydrates every here and there. So I'm going to start getting into mixing here, and as I'm doing this, we can talk a little bit about what we're doing. So I actually already started mixing the whey blend. Previous take of the video I didn't get to finish. So I'm just gonna mix the isolate up here while I'm talking. So like I said, the whey blend is gonna have more lactose, more fat, and that does add to the calories. So it's gonna be a little bit higher. The difference in here is gonna be 138 calories for the blend and 110 calories for the isolate. Overall, a marginal difference for people that are training day in, day out. But the experience is going to be a lot different. So my usual advice to people is if you're not, wow, this is hard to open up. If you're not a competitive bodybuilder, I would go with a blend because it's going to taste better, it's going to be creamier, and you're probably going to enjoy it a little bit more. It probably is going to be a little bit more filling, and you're not going to be hungry as quickly. Now, if you are a super competitive bodybuilder or athlete, or you're super sensitive to dairy, the isolate might be a better idea for you. It could be easier on the stomach. It's also going to get through your body faster, so you'll be hungry again sooner if you're eating every 2 hours, like most bodybuilders will be. In that case, it would be better for that person. Remember, guys, there is no best for everyone. As much as we all love to find the best product for everyone, it's most likely going to be specific to your situation. So, I've got 6 ounces of cold water, and I'm going to mix both these up. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the experience. And we're going to talk a little bit about the whey blend as well. So whey concentrate is a type of whey that is filtered not as much as isolate. Whey concentrate can range anywhere between 34 and 80%. Now this one is 50-50 isolate and concentrate, but the concentrate in here is probably going to be a blend of a few different levels of concentrates between 34 and 80%. That mostly just means here that we're going to have a little bit more fat, a little bit more carbs. Most often, the reason I know that is that WPC 80 is about 3 grams of carbohydrates per 25 grams of protein, and we've got 5 grams of carbohydrates here today. So it's a little bit above, not a huge deal. If you are okay with having lactose, like if you can eat ice cream on the weekends, you'll be fine having this, and it's just going to be a better experience, and that matters for a lot of people. For what I find for most clients in terms of nutritional adherence, it has to be enjoyable for you. So something like this, which is going to be a chocolate peanut butter cup, is most likely going to be nicer, better tasting in a whey blend than it would be in an isolate. The isolate is just chocolate because that peanut butter probably wouldn't have come out as creamy in the isolate. So now we're mixing these both up. We're going to open them up and see how they compare. So I'm gonna go isolate first. It should be a thinner, lighter flavor. Obviously no fat, no lactose. Fat carries flavor. Sugar's gonna be sweet. So I'm expecting this one to be a thinner, lighter flavor and experience. I'd say it's a great chocolate. I'm very impressed by that. AP Sports Regimen is a new company to the industry, so having great flavors is usually kind of rare for them. This is impressive. The place they're manufacturing at, I'm not surprised. They do a pretty good job. Just go with the blend now, and this should be a thicker, sweeter, fuller tasting flavor, just at the cost of more calories, obviously. Thick, creamy, actually great flavor. Very peanut buttery. Actually really delicious. I'm actually very impressed. If we're being honest here, this is the first time I'm writing their proteins, and I didn't expect to be as impressive as these are. That's actually really great. Both these are awesome. So which one's gonna be the one for you? Well, if you are, like I said before, if you're an athlete who really needs 0 carbohydrates, 0 fat, the closest you're gonna get to that is with an isolate like this. An isolate's gonna be the closest you get to just pure protein. But that's not always like needed or doable for most people. If you're a generally active person, even if you are competing in something but you're not, far out from that, what is 5 grams gonna do to you? What is 2 grams of fat gonna do to you? It's not that bad in general. Takeaways from here: isolate, 0 grams of fat, less than 1 grams of carbs, 25 grams of protein. Blend, 2 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, 25 grams of protein. The experience is much better in the blend. Chocolate's not bad. I could chug this every day, but if you gave me a choice, I'd go with the blend. So I hope this was educational. I hope this was helpful to you guys. AP Sports Regimen is an awesome new company that we were being pretty impressed with, actively doing content for them, giving them some advice every here and there behind the scenes. Very proud of where they've come from in terms of their starting up to this point. They have a long career in this industry that's gonna go for a while. So excited to see what they have coming. Obviously, I do need to tell you guys that we did get these for free. We do have a business affiliate relationship with AP Sports Regimen, and maybe I am biased towards these guys, but I think that they're doing good things in this industry. They're improving themselves, which is a huge deal, and they're moving forward in this industry. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for making this far in the video. I hope that this was a helpful blend of educational and also just a flavor review, giving my thoughts. These were impressive, especially for where these guys are in their career in this industry. You don't usually see flavors good off the bat. So, if you want to use them, we do have a coupon code with them. PricePlow will save you some percentage off at checkout. If you want to check out the blog, we got full news, reviews, interviews, blog posts on all these, full breakdowns of all the formulas. But I appreciate you watching the video because this does take some time and effort. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching and have a great day.
Welcome to PricePlow.